Hi second grade, it's me, Miss Phelps, and we are going to work on math again today. Let's get started. Today we are going to classify and sort 3D solids based on attributes using formal language. So how many edges they have, how many vertices they have, how many faces they have, and what shapes the faces are. We're going to do this by reviewing important vocabulary. We're going to look at some 3D solids and determine their attributes. We're going to compare 3D solids, and then you're going to actually practice labeling and comparing solids. And we do this because it's important to be able to determine a shape based on its attributes. Our vocabulary words that we're going to talk about today, we have 3. The first one is vertex, and sometimes you'll see this as vertices because that means there's more than one. A vertex is a point where 2 edges meet on a solid figure. The next one is face or faces, and this is the flat surface of a 3D shape, and it's made up of different 2D shapes. The last word we have is edge. An edge is where 2 faces meet. So when 2 faces meet, they create an edge. Now we're going to look at different 3D shapes. So this is our first one. So look at this picture. What 3D solid is this? If you said it's a sphere, you were correct. Here are some things that we know about this shape. I know that a sphere can roll. It has 0 faces because this is just a big circle. So that's kind of confusing, but because it's 3D, there aren't any flat sides, so that's why there are not any faces. There are 0 vertices because there are not any faces, so we cannot have any vertices that come together to make, any faces that come together to make a vertice, and there are not any edges because there are not any faces that come together to make an edge. Some objects that we see in real life that look like this. Well, we have basketballs, baseballs, gumballs, different objects that look like a sphere, usually are shaped like a ball, but there could be other things as well. Our next one is this 3D solid. What shape is this? If you said it's a cone, you are correct. So let's think about it. What do we know about a cone? Well, I know that a cone can also roll. It doesn't roll as well as a sphere, but it still can roll. It has 1 face, and it's highlighted here in orange, and it's the shape of a circle. And it has 1 apex, which is a special kind of vertice, but that's where they all come together, and there are 0 edges. Since it only has 1 face, it can't have anything else that can come together with it, so there are 0 edges. Think about it. When have you seen this shape in real life? Well, I know that an ice cream cone looks like this. It's just the opposite. It's just upside down. And then I see some of these when I'm driving. I see a traffic cone. What other ones can you see? Those are good. Okay, what about this shape? What is this shape called? If you said it's a cylinder, you are correct. Think about it. What do we know about a cylinder? Well, let's see. I know a cylinder can also roll, and it rolls pretty well like a sphere. I could also build on top of it if I wanted to. I know there are 2 faces. There's one at the top and there's one at the bottom, and they're both shaped like a circle. There are 0 edges. And there are 0 vertices. There are 0 edges because these 2 faces do not actually touch because one's at the top and one's at the bottom. And there are 0 vertices because none of them come together to create a point. Think about it. When have you seen a cylinder before? Well, I've seen it with different kinds of cans, different kinds of cups. My water bottle is the shape of a cylinder. My trash can is too. So there's different types of objects that look like cylinders. What about this? What shape is this? That's right. This is a rectangular prism. And the reason it's a rectangular prism is because different faces look like rectangles. What do we know about a rectangular prism? Well, this is what I know. I know that I can use it to stack and I can build with it. I know it has 6 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 of them are shaped like a square, so this one's a square, this one's a square, and the other 4 are shaped like a rectangle. There are 12 edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And there are 8 vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Think about it. When have you seen a rectangular prism before? Well, I've seen them whenever I think about boxes. Lots of different boxes look like rectangular prisms. But I also see them when I'm driving around and I see different buildings. They're just stacked on top of each other and they go really, really tall. All right, let's see if I can trick you. What is this shape? That's right. This is a cube, but it's really important to remember that a cube is a special kind of rectangular prism. And the reason is because they all have the same number of attributes. So they both have 6 faces, they both have 12 edges, they both have 8 vertices, and they both are made up of the same shapes. So remember, a square is a special kind of rectangle. So that's why a cube is a special kind of rectangular prism. When have you seen cubes before? Well, I've seen cubes whenever I'm playing with a Rubik's Cube. This is a toy that you have to try to match all the colors up together. And I've seen a lot of cubes whenever my son's playing Minecraft, because that's what he uses to build all of his different areas. Let's look at this one. What's this called? That's right, it's a triangular prism. And what do we know about triangular prisms? Well, I know that I can also use this to stack and build. I know it has 5 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 of them are shaped like a triangle. The other 3 are shaped like rectangles. It has 9 edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it has 6 vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When have you seen a triangular prism in real life? Well, I know that whenever I go camping and I have a tent, it looks like a triangular prism. And I also know whenever I try to draw a house that I usually make the roof look like a triangular prism. So let's compare a couple of different shapes or solids. Let me keep it over here. So I have a cone and I have a cylinder. So what are some things that are the same? How are they alike? Well, I know that they both can roll. This one's probably going to roll better than this one. They both have circle faces. This one has a circle. There's my circle faces. And they both do not have any edges. And I know they're different because a cone only has 1 face and a cylinder has 2 faces. And I also know that a cone has 1 vertice and the cylinder doesn't have any. Okay, let's look at these 2 shapes. How are these, or what are the names of these 2 shapes? That's right, this is a rectangular prism. This is a triangular prism. How are these 2 prisms the same? Well, they're both prisms. They both have edges, faces, and vertices, and they both have faces that are shaped like rectangles. How are they different? Well, the triangular prism has 5 faces, and the rectangular prism has 6 faces, and the rectangular prism has square faces, and the triangular prism has triangular faces. So let's review what we talked about today. Today we talked about classifying and sorting 3D solids based on their attributes. We reviewed important vocabulary, we determined the attributes for 3D solids, we compared different 3D solids, and we practiced labeling 3D solids. And we did it because it's important to be able to determine a shape based on its attributes. So now it's going to be your turn. Now you are going to open up this other slides. You are going to determine how solids are grouped together. You're going to label the attributes of different solids, and you're going to compare two different objects. When you open up your assignment, it is going to look like this. There are going to be a few different pages where you are going to tell me the name, the number of faces, and the number of edges, and the number of vertices for different objects. And then I want you to tell me how a cube and a rectangular prism are different. And I started this sentence for you. It says a cube and a rectangular prism are different because, and I want you to tell me why they are different. I know you're going to do an amazing job. If you have any questions, ask your teacher. I'll see you next week. Bye.